Or another way is that in the starting in the array you take string L1, you take string L2, not from the user, directly in the program you take, and then you can compare string 1 with string 2. String 1 with string 2, and you can find the longest common subsequence. These options, but you need to compare two strings, string 1 and string 2. Like you see the first example. So L1 is A, B, C, D, G, H, and L2 is A, E, D, F, H, R. So the common thing between these two is, what is common between these two?
Sir, A, D, H.
A, D, and H are. So how can you say that? How did you find that A, D, and H is common? How did you find? Can you tell me the logic behind it?
So comparing the elements of both the strings position.
How are you comparing? Right. Jara explain kariye kaise compare kar rahe hain aap. In this example itself you explain first. In L1 what is happening? How do you compare? Take character. Suppose this is string L1, so this is L10 is A, L11 is B, L12 is C, L13 is D, L14 is G, and L15 is H. Means L10 to L15. How many characters are these in total? 6 characters.
6.
So you can find the length of the string also. So length of the first string, it is 6 characters. Similarly, if you find the length of second string, so what is the length of second string? Length of second string is also 6. So it is not necessary that both the strings are having same length. Sometimes both strings will have same length. Sometimes one string will have lower length than the second one, or sometimes second one is having lower length than the first one. These 3 situations may happen. Luckily, both the strings are having same length. So this is your L20 is A. This is your L21 is E, and L22 is D, L23 is F, and L24 is H, and L25 is R. Means string L1, it is starting from L10 and it is up to L15. L10, L11, L12, L13. It is going up to L15. And string L2, it is also starting from L20 and it is going up to L25, where 6 is the length. 6 is the length of the string. Up to this point, everything is clear?
Yes, sir.
Why are we finding Aditya Raj? Why are we finding the length of the string L1? L1 की लेंथ क्यों फाइंड कर रहे हैं? अमन पांडे, आप बता दीजिए.
Sorry, sir, I have joined right now, sir, so I don't know the answer of this question.
क्वेश्चन बता दीजिए, क्वेश्चन क्या है? अमन पांडे, you are very good in lab, but in lecture classes
you found कर.
अमन पांडे, you are very good in lab. आप पहले मेरी बात सुन लीजिए. In lab you are very good, but in lecture classes आप दाएं बाएं भागते रहते हैं.
सर लैब से थोड़ा देर पहले ही आए हैं.
मैं तो अभी क्लासेस स्टार्ट किया हूँ 11:15 पे. एनीवे लेक्चर में थोड़ा सा आप regular way. What is my question? Now you tell. What is my question?
सर
Question क्या है?
L1 का लेंथ क्यों फाइंड करना है?
Why are we finding the length of L1? Why do we need to find? जरूरत क्या है फाइंड करने की? बिना उसके काम नहीं चलेगा.
सर डीपी मैट्रिक्स बनाना होगा उतना साइज का, इसलिए.
DP matrix. DP means dynamic programming matrix. बिना dynamic programming के भी सोच सकते हैं. Aman Verma, you try. Why do we need to find the length of string if we are comparing two strings?
Sir, to iterate over the strings.
Yeah, so what you are doing, so you are using iteration and you are comparing these two strings character. String 1 first character with string 2 first character, string 1 first with string 2, sorry, string 1 second character with string 2 second character, string 1 third character with string 2 third character. In this way, character by character you are doing. Or sometimes if required, if match is not found, then you are taking one character, string 1 first character with string 2 first character with string 2 second character with string 2 third character, and in similar way with last character, nth character of the last character. This is why you, before going for comparison, you must have clear information about the length of both the strings. Now, Anmol, Amrit, you tell that now what will we do? So 6 characters first string, then 6 characters second string also. Now how the comparison will take place? Comparison होगा कैसे? In this example, you tell. How did you find that common subsequence is ADH? ADH is common. कैसे मिला ये? Anmol, Amrit, you try. Or how? आप लोग मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So, how many of you can tell that how did we find common between these? पहले ऐसे ही समझ लें, फिर एल्गोरिथम की बात होगी. How are we comparing? Just raise your hand if you got the answer. देखें किसी का hand raise हुआ. हर्ष गोल. बाकी लोग भी ट्राई करेंगे. Others also please try. See, compare it. See the code. See the L1, see L2. Recheck it. L1 is there. L2 is there. I mentioned that L1 is starting from L10 and it is going up to L15. 6 characters are there. String L2 is starting from L20 and it is going up to L25. L20, L21, L22, L23 up to L25. L10, L11, L12, L13 up to L15. length of string is, means you will start L10 to L1 of length minus 1, length of string L1 minus 1. And L2 will start from L20 and it will go up to L2 of length of string minus 1. बाकी लोग भी try करिए. How did we get ADH? Even if you are not able to find ADH, what you can do, if you find common two characters, then also it is okay. AD, if you are able to find A and D, then also it is okay. Or even if single character you are able to find that, okay, in both, I am finding one character and I can tell you the logic for one character, then also it is okay. Remaining others will do. But you find it and then raise your hands. देखें कितने लोग हैंड रेज किए? अभी भी वन हैंड इज रेज्ड. क्या बाकी सब क्लास में से गायब हैं? ये बाकियों को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. क्लास में तो काफी लोग अच्छा कर रहे हैं लैब में. Many of you are doing very well, and at least I find that maximum of you are able to solve. If I give 3 questions, then maximum of you are able to solve 2 questions or 3 questions. Maximum of you. लेकिन ये क्लास में क्या हो रहा है? चलिए हर्ष गोविंद जी आपसे स्टार्ट करते हैं. If others are not raising hands. देखें और हाँ चलिए हर्ष गोविंद, you start now. Just wait करिए. You remember, for everyone, we are starting from L10 and we are going up to L16, L15, L10 to L15, to L15, where 6 is length of string. Similarly, we are starting with L20, we are starting with L20. And we are going up to L25, whereas L25 is represented by R. R is represented by L25. If once you know the logic, then you can implement it, no problem. Logic is more important. Yeah, now Harsh Govind, now you try how the comparison will take place.
Sir, the simplest approach is we will take the character of each substring, each
L1,
character
L10 will be compared with
all the character of L2, sir.
L10 will be compared with
all the character of L2, sir.
First with L20.
Yes, sir. L20.
What will you do? First, you will compare L10 with L20. What is the value of L10?
Yes.
कोई और भी बोल सकता है. What is value of L10?
Sir, A.
A.
Sir.
So
Sir,
L10 is A means. Oh, yeah. अच्छा अच्छा.
It's freeze actually, sir.
नहीं स्क्रीन अब देखिए अब विजिट. Now you see, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it's loading.
Is it visible?
Sir, maybe Mera network problem.
Black screen, sir.
Screen is visible or
Yes,
not?
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. Black is
No, sir.
black is
Black screen.
Black
sir.
screen.
Yes.
कभी-कभी
Yes.
सब ब्लैक हो जाता है. वेट करिए फिर से लगाओ. स्टॉप शेयरिंग करके शेयर कंटेंट. अब देखें. Now is it?
No, sir.
जस्ट एक बार हमको एग्जिट होने दो. Now I have shared the screen. Now let us see that is it visible or not. Is it visible?
No, sir. Now visible, sir.
Is it visible? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes,
No,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir, it's not visible for me, sir.
ठीक है कोई बात नहीं अभी
Sir, it's visible, sir.
ये इसी को मैजिक बोलते हैं। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली आप लोगों को मैजिक दिखाना आता है, मैजिक दिखाना मुझे भी आता है। हर्ष गोविंद आपके लिए मैजिक है ये। नाउ इज इट विजिबल हर्ष गोविंद?
नो सर, मुझे नहीं दिख रहा है।
ये हम स्क्रीन छोड़ दें।
सर हम फिर रिज्वाइन करते हैं सर।
चलिए, am I audible to you? या ठीक है। पीयूष कुमार मैं आपको सुन पा रहा हूँ।
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Now, am I audible? Am I audible to you? आप लोग पीयूष कुमार सुन रहे हैं? मैं तो आपको सुन रहा हूँ।
Sir.
Am I audible, पीयूष? आप लोग मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं क्या?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है।
Yes,
Now
sir.
you see the screen is visible or not? Now you see the screen.
Visible, sir.
Visible है.
Visible.
So here we have this is string L1, this is string L1, and this one is string L2. And string L1 string L1 is starting from L10, and it is going up to, it is ending at L15, L15. L10 is A, L11 is B, L12 is C, L13 is D, and in this way L15 is H. string L2, it is starting from L2 0, L2 0, and it is going up to L2 5. Whereas L2 0 is A, L2 1 is E, L2 2 is D, L2 3 is F, L2 4 is H, and L2 5 is R. So it is going up to L2 5. And length of string L1, it is 6. Length of string L1 6. And similarly, length of string L2, length of string it is also 6. It is also 6. Means you are starting from L2 0 and you are going up to L2 of length of string L2 minus 1. That is 6 minus 1 5. This is by L2 5. Similarly, string L1 also you are starting from L1 0 and you are going up to length of string L1 minus 1. So here you are going up to L1 5 in both cases. Now you see, Harsh Govind, now you tell that how the comparison is taking place. You are comparing L1 0.
Yes,
Harsh
sir.
Govind is there, and you are comparing L1 0 with
L2 0, sir.
L2 0. And if L1 0 is equal to L2 0, in that situation, what you are doing? The common subsequence is
A.
So say that this is common subsequence, this is string L3. Common subsequence is represented by string L3. So if L1 0 is equal to L2 0, in that situation, what you are doing? You say that L3 0 equal to L1 0. Or you can say that L3 0 equal to L3 0 equal to L2 0. Both are same. After that, what you are doing? After that, what will you do? आगे क्या करेंगे आप?
So then
So you got A.
For L2 1.
Now L1 0 will be compared with
L2
or
1, sir.
or L1 1 will be compared with L2 1, L2 0. क्या करेंगे आप? You are going for character by character comparison. So what you can do, since L1 0 is equal to L2 0, so what you will do? Now you increase L1 by 1. Now you compare L1 1. And you increase L2 also by 1. So earlier it was L2 0, now it will be L2 1. So this time L1 will be compared with L1 1 will be compared with L2 1. So what is the value of L1 1? What is the value of L1 1? कोई और बता दे?
P, sir.
L1 1 will be compared with Achal Singh. What is the value of L1 1? L1 0 is A, L2 0 is A. So it is B. And what B? And Achal Singh, what is the value of L2 1? L1 1 is B, L2 1 is also B or E for elephant or E for egg. What is the value of L2 1? L2 1 की value क्या है? Achal Singh?
E, sir.
E for elephant. So L1 1 is B, L1 1, this is L1 1 is B, B for boy, and L2 1 is E for elephant. So B is equal to E or not? They are same or they are different?
So they are different.
They are different. Now what will you do? L1 1 is compared with L1 compared with L2. Now what will you do? You compare L1 1 with L2 2. So L1 1 is B and L2 2 is how much? Achal Singh, L2 2 is how much? D. So B is not equal to D. So now you can compare L1 1 with L2 3. So L2 3 is how much? Achal Singh?
F, sir.
F. So it is not matched. Now L1 1 is compared with L2 4. L2 4 is H. So L1 1 is not equal to L2 4. So matching did not find. Now L11 is compared with L25. L25 is R. So L11 is B. So B is not equal to R. It means that you took L11 and you compared with L21, L22, L23, L24 and L25. Not that it did not match. Now what should we do? Achal Singh, आप बताइए अब क्या करें? L11 is compared with every one of L21 and it did not match. Then what should we do?
So L1, sir, L1
Now we
को compare कर.
Very good. So now
L1
we will start with L12. Now we will start with L12 and see L12 value of L12. I will take 5 more minutes of time. We will compare L12 with L12 with L21 because L20 you found it. So since L20 was found in both the cases, so you cross it. This will not be compared. Now L12 it will be compared with L21. So what is the value of Achal Singh L21? L21 is
E.
E and L12 is C. So C is compared with D. D did not match. Now L12 will be compared with L22. So L12 is C and L22 is D. So C is compared with D, did not match. Then C will be compared with F, did not match. C will be compared with H, it did not match, and C will be compared with R, it did not match. Then you will increase L1 by 1. Now you will go for L13. And when you are going for this L13, now L13 will be compared with again with L21. Remember, L13 is compared with L21. कोई एक और इस example को बता दे. What is L13 and what is L21? कोई एक. I will take 3 more minutes of time. कौन बता देगा? राहुल कुमार आप बता दीजिए. What is L13 and what is L21? L13 की वैल्यू क्या है राहुल कुमार? बोलिए. नहीं मन है बोलने का. प्रतीक कुमार आप बोलिए. प्रतीक कुमार आप बोलिए. ये क्लास खाली हर्ष कुमार का नहीं है. हाँ एक्चुअली क्या है?
Sir, L13 is D.
L13 is D. See the screen. L13 is D and L13 is D and what is L21? L21 is E. So D is compared with E. It did not match. Now L13 will be compared with L22. So L13 is D and L22 is also D. So second match happened. So when L13 is here, you found that L13 is equal to L22. So match happened. So this thing you store in L31. L30 was having A. Now L31 will have D. L31 will have D. So two comparisons happen. Now same thing you will repeat. Same thing you will repeat. And now so now L23, from L23 onwards you will do the comparison. And L1 also, in case of L1 also you will increase. And finally you will find that you got the answer string L3, you will get ADH. This is common. And you see this is code written here. This is code written on the screen. This is the code for longest common subsequence. ये code आपको lab में करना होगा. And this much is enough for today. Now let me download the attendance. आज की क्लास काफी डिस्टर्ब रही. But let's see that.
Teams में भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. जियो का नेटवर्क बहुत ज्यादा स्लो है सर.
हमारी चलिए ठीक है कोई बात नहीं. On Monday we will discuss optimal binary search tree. ये ध्यान रखिएगा, अगर आप क्लास में OBST में नहीं आते हैं तो आपको OBST पूरी लाइफ हो सकता है समझ में ही ना आए. This is why try to be present in OBST class. ठीक है, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.